I'm Todd.
And I'm Adam, and we're twins.
Yeah.
And yeah, have you guys seen twins? Yeah, you look like you're smiling. Hi.
Oh, this was the girl who told the bad story, but you're not bad. You're sweet. You're lovely. She's a lovely young girl.
She's good. Now it came back. Thank you. My microphone's back.
Thank you. Are attractive.
Yeah, so let's start over. Hi, everyone. We're twins.
This is Adam.
I'm Adam. Yeah, and as you guys can see up front, I'm married, and she's Israeli, and I'm Jewish, so that's kind of like a big deal.
Yeah,
you know.
Totally.
And
I'm also Jewish, so like it's exciting.
yeah, he's also Jewish. Yeah, and her name, believe it or not, is Mahor. And I love introducing her to people. Remember when I introduced her to you?
Yeah.
I said, this is my brother, and this is Mahor. Yeah. And I love talking baby talk to her. I say, who's Mahor? You're Mahor. And it's nice. She actually looks a little like you.
She does.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Which is great.
This girl looks like Mahor.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's really nice, but, you know, that Adam, I don't have Mahor, you know, and I'm single. And a lot of people have been asking me lately if I have a type, which is really nice. They're trying to set me up. And I was thinking about it, and it occurred to me that I don't have a type. Because my last girlfriend was also Jewish and like pretty full-chested. And now I'm dating like a pretty flat-chested Italian guy. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So like pretty
He has a range.
I've got a broad range.
He's got a broad range.
Yeah. No, but seriously, I am gay. It's like it's the real deal, and I figure it's real. You know, it's real.
Yeah.
But it's still like a very big deal because this is all new. I mean, not new to me, but new to my girlfriend. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
So like she's adjusting, and
Yeah.
it's difficult for everyone.
Yeah.
And anyway, I was in an elevator recently, and the doors opened, and I was alone, and this like attractive guy came to the elevator. I mean, did he come in the elevator? You know what I mean.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
a nice
this is
crowd. They wouldn't think
sorry,
that.
Yeah. He just walked in the elevator, and so we're alone in the elevator, the two of us. You know, it's silent, and he breaks the silence by saying, "You smell." So yeah, which got strange, right? So I said, "Like what?" And then he said, "Bad." So, you know, at this point I could tell he was flirting with me, you know? So I was like good bad, like sexy bad. Yeah. And then he took a step away from me into his corner of the elevator, and I thought he was trying to play hard to get, you know? So I took a little step closer to him. And then he pushed me. And again, I'm new to this gay stuff. I promise I'm like late. It was a long story. Yeah. So like I thought maybe it was like a gay push, like push, or I don't know, or like aggressive push. Yeah. Or, I don't know. The gay, it's new. Like if anyone's gay, just help me later. But so like I thought it was like a push gay thing, and then so then I pushed him back, like hey push back at you, you know. And then he punched me in the face. Yeah. And we've been dating ever since.
Yeah, so that's great. I'm happy for
Thank
you. That's
Adam.
great.
Thanks.
Yeah, anyway, I haven't come out yet, but I will when I'm comfortable. Yeah. That didn't get a big enough laugh, okay?
Well, it's new. You've never done that.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry I even said that. But
Stick to the
anyway,
script.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
Do you like impressions? Yeah, because we don't normally do impressions, but I've been working on one during COVID, and I want to share it with you, but I'm really nervous because I don't do it much. It's of Bernie Sanders right after being asked if he likes pastrami sandwiches. Okay? But hold on, I'm kind of nervous. Let me just get in character. 1 second. Okay, again, Bernie Sanders after being asked if he likes pastrami sandwiches. Sure. Thank you. I've been learning a lot. I do. Thank you very much.
Pretty big deal for me.
Yeah. Any tennis fans here? A little. Yeah. It's the U.S. Open. Very exciting. We didn't go this year, but we went a couple years ago, and it's great. And we follow men's and women's tennis.
Yeah.
If any of you follow like women's tennis, for example, it's basically just like the Williams sisters and a lot of Russian women, like Pliskova, Sabalenka, Sharapova. These are all seriously. That's it. And we saw some great matches when we were there. We saw 3 women's matches. In the morning, we saw a match between Ivana Muvova and Anita Kamova, and it was great. It was a really good match. You know her, right? She's great.
And then in the afternoon, we saw the Eva sisters, Neva Eva and Vata Eva.
Yes.
And they were playing against Ivana Kamova and Vata Eva Zleftova.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was great. And then at night, we saw a great match between Anna Tatucha and Anita Kaminia, and it was really good.
Really?
It was
Great.
excellent.
Really
You know
great.
Kaminia. She's great. She's
Kaminya's
great.
great.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so I was actually in the lobby of my building. I was standing in front of the elevator. I know it's like a fetish for me, the elevator.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
But anyway, so it was non-sexual this time around. And this older lady comes out of the elevator. Again, not, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She just steps out of the elevator. Sorry about that. And she like glares, and I smile and I kind of wave. And she glares at me, and then like for a moment, and then walks away. And then and she was like actively unfriendly. This wasn't like New York unfriendly, it was like she took a moment and walked away. It was so cruel. But anyway, so like I was kind of upset by this, but because I noticed she was wearing a T-shirt and it said something on it. Because she took a moment to actually like scowl at me, I read what the T-shirt said, and I promise I'm not kidding. The T-shirt said, "Good vibes." Yeah, and I'm like, what? Is she being ironic?
Yeah.
Do I have like an elderly hipster lady in my building?
Yeah, probably.
Like,
That's
so,
a shame.
Anyway,
I was thinking the other day, and it occurred to me, I was just wondering, like, do you think that there's somewhere in the world, there's a gym that's called Jehovah's Fitness? Because there should
there
be.
could
It's
be.
like,
Why not?
you know, if there isn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, quickly, one other thing
Yeah,
about my
sure,
building,
yes,
okay?
all right.
So I gotta calm down though, because I'm rushed. Okay.
Yeah.
So calm down. Thank you. Okay. So there's this person in not my building, actually across the way, in another building, and I find that there's a big plant at the window, but it's not always there. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. And it's like, house plants, you generally don't move them, and if you do, like it's a huge plant.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be schlepping a plant back, thank you, Max. Anyway,
Yeah.
So they're moving this plant to and from, and so like I just think it's weird. And you might ask, like, why are you even looking in the window? Why do you even know about a plant being moved back and forth? And if Max is loving this, it's all for you. Anyway, but seriously, we're on the plant moves back and forth, and it's huge. Now, why do I know about this? You might ask. And that's a totally fair question. It's because I stalked this person. And
That's okay.
The plant is kind of a big cock block for me. But anyway, that's
Yeah.
disgusting. Sorry, guys. But so the plant moves to and from, and I'm not a stalker. I'm like a very low-level voyeur. Just like I don't even know the guy's name. I just enjoy watching him shower. It's like really,
That's fine.
it's not
That's
creepy
not a
at
big deal.
all.
No.
Sometimes I film it, but like I'm in film. I'm a filmmaker, so I'm kind of doing my job. Like it's not creepy at all.
That's a good
So
point.
that's
I'm
what I
happy
figured.
you shared that.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Anyway, I have a kid who is going into kindergarten. I have 3 kids, but I won't depress you with that. And she's great, and we've been doing these like kindergarten meetups with a lot of the parents and the kids at the school's playground, and it's very nice, except for this one dad who's extremely boring. And it's really tough because he like talks to me every time, and like it's painful. It's like, you are wasting my lifetime. I feel that when we're talking, and I couldn't take it. And so I saw Mahor in the corner of my eye, and I beckoned for her to come over, and I said, "Oh, hi, this is my new friend, and this is Mahor," and then I just left. And and then I wandered over, and I saw then this other dad talking to his kid, and he was actually scolding him. I overheard it, and he said, evidently his kid was teasing another kid, and which is horrible, as he was scolding him. And he said, "Listen, if I ever find out that you're teasing another kid, I'm locking you up in the closet tonight." He said, "Go play," And I thought, like, this is weird because he's really righteous, I kind of like the, like, don't tease, but then the punishment's a little much, Like, I could imagine him later on in life saying, like, "Listen, if you ever judge someone based on their race or religion, I will cut your dick off." Now go play. Yeah. That's a new joke. It's a new joke.
I like it.
Yeah.
I was fully amused. I was laughing like on the inside.
Yeah, anyway, okay,
Last
last thing, okay? You guys are great, we love you, and you gotta, it's all about social media these days, and and getting people to follow you. And we'd love you to follow us. We're at Stone and Stone on Instagram, but we're not just going to come out and prophetically ask you to follow us. Again, it's at Stone and Stone.
Stone and Stone.
Instagram,
All spelled out,
yeah, one word. Yeah,
But we would never
wouldn't
ask.
do that. That's pathetic.
like lame.
So we're going to earn it. Okay? We have a game where I can rhyme what someone shouts out with our handle. Okay? Let's play. Ready, Todd? You're going to pick them.
Okay.
Guys, a
Raise your
letter from A to Z. Raise your hand or shout it
but
out.
I'm participating.
Yes,
It's not just him. It's
We're
me
twins.
too.
Yes.
So
A
someone.
letter. B.
B as in boy.
B is in boy. I don't like that one. Another letter. What? Q. A Q? Oh, you think you can stump me, right? I got a question. Why aren't you already following Stone and Stone? Okay, another one. Letter. H. Hey, do you do heroin? I didn't think so. Go follow Stone and Stone. Another one. W. You may think that you've lost at life, but you really won't if you follow Stone and Stone. Another one or two. M. I don't like that one. Another one. One more.
I have A and S. No, that
B. I'll do B again. I'll do B.
Let him do. He can do B.
I don't care if you're black, white, or brown. You should follow Stone and Stone. Anyway, you guys have been great. Thank you so much. Thank you. What a great
I have never been so sure I'm probably related to two people. I saw them, I'm like, my 23andMe is just Stone and Stone.
That's so weird. I'm not related to anyone on this line.
Shocker!
Yo,
Dressing Clemens is my religious compass.
no, I found out I was 20% Irish on Ancestry.
Wow,
Yeah, I did a 23andMe. I found out I'm 20% Irish, and so I called my grandmother, and I was like, "You got some explaining to do." Where's this Irish coming from? And she was like, "Ask your great grandmother." I was like, "She's dead." She's like, "Exactly." And I hung up the phone.
My 23andMe came back as 96.3% Ashkenazi Jew, which was such a high number it felt anti-Semitic. It was like they sent me that email and I was like, who are you guys saying that to me in 2021? You out of your mind?
Does he here's the thing?
like that?
You are what, 0.1% Italian?
I'm 0.1% Italian, which explains my loudness.
Which is crazy because all he does is quote The Sopranos.
Yeah.
It's literally all he does.
I'm like, we're gonna go to Rosh Hashanah dinner, you faccia brutta, okay?
He'll walk into a room, see a show, and be like, Berta Bene.
Yeah, leave. I chef kiss. I'm like, Bobby, these latkes are molto bene. I'm a perfect middle of it. What's an Italian Jew? A Jewish bagel? A pizza bagel. That's what they
Pizza
call it.
bagel?
That's a term.
A Totino's.
A Totino's pizza roll. I identify as a Totino's pizza roll. Are you guys ready for more show? Once again, we got louder than that. Are you guys ready for more show? Now, speaking of Italian people, our next comic up, he's going to be on Netflix for a thing. Give it up for Joey Dardano!
Oh, dude, I was down for y'all to keep fucking going with that. Holy shit, I'm surprised I was just able to dance like that because 2 days ago, I was hit by a fucking car. That's a New York, baby! Every single person I tell, they're all like, you hit the jackpot, baby! Cash in! And I did it. I got hit on the day of the fucking, like, tornado shit, of, like, the torrential downpour. So, like, listen, if you're lying down in the middle of an intersection and it's pouring rain on you, you think you're dead already. Like, there's no... It's like, I was like, oh my god, this is what it looks like? Heaven sucks. Wait, stop, I'm not wet. I was so in shock. I didn't get any of the guys' information. I'm gonna tell you guys something so embarrassing. I was like so in shock that like, I really just spent 3 minutes in the middle of the intersection going, fuck! Fuck! And the guy's like, do you think you're okay? And I'm like, fuck! Fuck! I think the 5 fucks before you asked that was your answer. Dude, don't add. You hit me! But when something terrible is gonna happen, do you guys know, I've said this to some friends understand it, some don't. Like, when you like can tell sorry, they're playing my jam. I can't keep talking. I can't do this. I need to tell you guys, this whole entire time I've been hanging here, I have been so scared that they would play Suavemente because you fucking lose me. I'm done. Fucking, I'll hit him with that. As soon, ow. But, God, they're having the time of their life. I've never been heckled by a quinceañera. That's so That's so fun. You know, like, when you know something terrible is gonna happen, the world kind of moves in slow-mo. Clap if you, like, have felt that feeling. Yeah, that's... I thought if I saw a car coming that I would, like, really move in slow-mo and kind of like Spider-Man over it. But really, I just in slow-mo thought, that car's coming close. Those lights were further away 2 seconds. Hey, those lights kind of look like eyes. Those eyes are right next to me. What the? That's the car. Like, the same shit happened. I didn't avoid it. It just happened slower. I wish it was like Spidey senses. Like, the slow-mo doesn't happen. Like, if a plane's getting hijacked, you don't just, like, sit in the seat and you're like, something's gonna happen. You, like, fucking get up and save it. We don't like hijack shit. I shouldn't have mentioned that. I just flew on 5 planes, so they're all that's on my mind. And I had to do connector flights. I'm such an anxious person. I hate flying. You know what's worse than 1 flight? 2. And they should obliterate those. They should obliterate those from the face of the schedule. I was in Italy. For 10 days with my girlfriend. I've never traveled with a girl in my life. I'm so scared for her to leave me. I love her so much. Dude, when you leave the country and you have such a fantastic trip and you come back and there's a tornado and you get hit by a car, you're like, America sucks. I fucking hate it here. I feel like I truly felt like that was America being like, oh, welcome home. Too much pot. I mean, it helped knocking the pasta out of my fucking system. Right, so much because I did shit my pants. I'm not lying. I wish I was lying. There's a little bit of poop. It wasn't like a full-on, it was kind of like a half fart, half shit. Because I got hit, I was like, oh no! It was almost as if in a last-ditch effort, my body was like, propel yourself off the bike! Escape plan number 3! Fly out. Oh my god. I told my brother, and he was like, yeah, I have the perfect song for you to sing about it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he goes, you've been struck by a vehicle. And I'm like, that's not fun for me to sing. It's so scary. But I'm so mentally ill because of this fucking thing I do that the very first thing I did was write jokes about it. That's the first thing I did. I went home, my girlfriend's on me. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, give me a pen! Because if I don't make funnies out of it, then I was just hit by a car. So I need to get content. You understand? Otherwise, it was just a terrible thing that happened to me. We all process things differently. It's a fun thing about life. I went to Italy for 10 days for one very specific reason. Aside from a vacation I couldn't afford, it was so that I could film B-roll for a music video that I'm making for a song called Anal in Italy. And the chorus of that song goes like this. And if you guys find the rhythm, please feel free to join in. This would be my dream. I'll go through the chorus once, and if you guys want to hop in the middle like Hurricane off Donda, that'd be so fucking lit. Certified Lover Boy or Donda? Clap for Certified Lover Boy. Clap for Donda. I love this crowd. I love this crowd. Drake fucking sucks. I'm over it, man. I used to love him so much. Underground Kings off of Take Care is my gun pointed to my head, rap every word, or else I'll kill you song. And he, even if I know the song at this point, I'll just fucking die. I hated that album. There's no bangers. Okay, the chorus goes like this. We're gonna do anal in Italy. It'll change our lives. We're gonna do anal in Italy. That is the right way to anal in Italy. And I'll never go back. We're gonna do anal in Italy. Slide right in that crack. Keep it going all in Italy. Yeah, baby girl, you know what it is. I'm gonna put this damn thing right where you sit. All the way across the world. Just to come to a courtroom. Part of a girl. Hey, yeah, you know the deal. I wanna spread them sheets. Spread the news is real. You know what's up, baby. Pound steel. You know your butt got me rock hard like steel. Okay, that verse is not in the song. I just kept going. You guys are fucking sick. How much more time do I have? Did you guys... How much? 3? Let's fucking go. Okay, I'm gonna... You know what? Fuck my jokes! I don't want to do them. Man, I love you guys. What's your guys' name again? It's Brass... What is it? Brass Queens! Give it up for them, man. Yeah, get them on social media. What was it?
Brass Queens NYC.
Let's go. That's the name of their band. That's the city they're in. That's sick. Okay, you know what? You know what? You and I... Y'all and I are gonna make some art together. This notebook, don't fucking need it. Don't need it. Okay, what's your name? Joya? Let's go. Did you just get the shot today? Which one? 1 or 2? How are you feeling? How are you out? Dude, second shot, cried in front of my girlfriend. I got the shot at like noon that day, and I had a show at 9:30, and while I was on stage, I was like mid-joke, like, oh no, and I collapsed. It was bad. And then in the morning, I just watched 4 movies, and she had me. And it was so sweet. But I couldn't sleep, and I cried 3 times. And that was like 6 months into us dating. So she's a fucking real one. And she lets me sing that song in public, so she's a keeper. But literally, coincidentally, my dad was in Italy on the final day of our trip. His first day coincided with ours. That's not how you say that. It matched up, and so we went out for lunch, and I told my dad I was filming for that. And Alina's first thing was, please let him know it's a joke song. Otherwise, he just thinks you're raw-grabbing my butt in this country. Okay, cool. Cool. Jordan, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to talk to 2 more people, then we're going to do something beautiful. What's up? What's y'all's vibe? What's going on with this group right here? This group of 3. Are we on the same blanket? Yeah, we are. What's up? You guys are like fucking chilling, laid back. I love the vibe. What's y'all's names? Are you guys together? Yeah. How you fit into this? Did you guys meet at karaoke and you stayed up till 5 a.m. and you guys are just like, you're a +1 forever? That's a forever friendship formed in one night. I fucking love that. Some people never find that. Never lose this. Okay? I love that. What's y'all's name? What's your name? Yes. Danielle? Danielle, what's up? What's your vibe? What do you do? What do you do for a living? Are you happy? Are you happy overall? I know. You're like, I'm happy at 4, want to die at 5. I'm doing okay at 5:30. I killed myself at 6, came back for dinner. Is the answer yes? You think you're doing good? That makes me happy. My voice cracked while asking you. Let's go. I love that. I love that. Can y'all give me something? Because we're going to go out on a banger. I want let me hear how that bottle sounds. Keep that going. Actually, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Can you guys somehow transition that into like the George Lopez theme song? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yo, clap along to this shit. Hey. Everybody here got his second shot. Good for her, but for me I heard a lot. I wish I knew that in advance, cause I felt like a baby shit in his pants. Right next to my girlfriend, I'm so lucky. Got this girl, still wants to fuck me, cause I cried in front of her like 17 times. Over the course of our year-long relationship. Hey, I am not a man in our year-long relationship. I cried and also just kind of like my eyes swell up on occasion. Hey, you got a couple right here, motherfucking bubble. And you know they're gonna stay up all night, going out the night, and come up over that night. Add a 4 or a 5, or maybe a 6, but he's just got one dick. So who knows how many fucking holes this dude has just been laying in. He's laying back, he's not staying in. All these girls should be spraying. I don't like that. Okay. Hey, top down, Danielle over here, mad happy. At 4 p.m. she's still a little crappy. 5 p.m. she's feeling pretty good. At 6 p.m. she jumps on the hood and walks like it is raining. Sometimes we are shooting a straining. It's painful to walk around in this place. And right now smiles on our face. But at a comedy show in the park. Comedy show in the park. Give it up for these two fucking guys right here, man. This shit is...
Join on everybody! Oh my God, what a time! Wow! Wow! Give it up for that one more time, guys. Give it up for that one more time.